Okay, I'm recording this one in my living room, and I don't have all the cables I need to make this work, so unfortunately you're going to hear the camera noise. I apologize. Anyways, I don't know, it's been a while, but I always say it's been a while. Every video starts with, hey, it's been a while since I made a video. Just seems to be the trend lately. Maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe it's just, it is what it is. It's funny, I told you all that I got the iPod Touch for Christmas, which is actually on the cradle right there. But the funny thing was, the song I listened to about 10 or 15 times on Christmas Day wasn't a Christmas song. In fact, it's a song I had breezed over a bunch of times, and I had just recently discovered it in my iTunes library. And the song is called Disney Girls by the Beach Boys. Of course, why wouldn't it be? It's this beautiful little, like, dream melody kind of situation. It's just amazing, and I always loved it because of how it sounded, and the lyrics never really did anything for me. But then I did some reading on it. Actually, I did the reading before Christmas, so that's why it made sense to me. Christmas Day was that Disney Girls was kind of a song written about everything that the Beach Boys were told America was supposed to be. This idyllic life of growing up, and if one of the lines is something something, a forever wife and some kids someday. Like, they're talking about like this idyllic Norman Rockwell kind of America, this adulthood that they were told was waiting for them at the end of the tunnel, at the end of their adolescence. And the song right after it is a song called Student Demonstration Day. This is off of the album Surf's Up, in case if anyone's interested. And Student Demonstration Day, in contrast, is just, pardon my language, it's a god-awful piece of crap. It's a terrible song. It's just awful. But the song it's a protest song. A lot of bands are writing protest songs at that point, so the Beach Boys are like, we'll do our own version of a protest song. And it was terrible. But the point is well taken. It's supposed to be, you have this kind of like idealistic look at how the world should be, how they were told the world should be, what they thought the world was going to be like when they became adults. And all of a sudden you're smacked in the face with the reality of how life actually is. And so that concept is running through my head, how life is supposed to be versus how it is. And I guess, for lack of a better explanation, that's kind of why I got into ministry, into being a pastor vocationally. I don't know of anybody who looks at the world around them as it is right now and says, this is how the world is supposed to be. This is how the world is supposed to be. This is great. I don't want to change anything. No, the Beatles definitely had it right when they said, we all want a revolution and we all want to change the world. It's very, very true. No one looks at the world around them and says, yeah, spot on. No, everyone can see that it's broken and it's messed up in its own way. Everybody cites different reasons why, but I think we can all come to the consensus that the world isn't as it should be. The world unfortunately is more Student Demonstration Day than it is Disney Girls, if you want to continue with the metaphor. Anyways, so when we're little kids, we all decide what we want to be when we grow up. We start out with the whole, whatever little kids want to be, which is like, I want to be an astronaut, an athlete, whatever you want to be, those idealistic things. And then we kind of shift to then we kind of start observing that the world is broken and messed up, and we kind of change a little bit, and we can either just do something as a job, something to pay the mortgage, or we do things that we try to use our lives and our skills and our vocations to change the world, to make the world, whole again, I guess, if that makes any sense. And in some way that's what I do. That's what I at least ideally what I had set out to do when I went into the ministry. Now, there's a lot of administrative stuff, and there's a lot of stuff that I sit down at my desk and I'm just like, I signed up to change the world. I didn't sign up to plan overnighters for teenagers, and I didn't sign up to to plan movie nights and this stuff that I feel is really inconsequential to the big picture. But it is what it is, and I'm glad I can do do the little things well, and maybe I'll work my way up to bigger, more world-changing things at some point. But even if it's not vocationally, like within your career, we all do things to make the world better. Whether it's we better ourselves so we can better other people, or we invest in some community or organization that we feel can help make the world better. I don't know. I've just been thinking a lot about that dichotomy between how the world was supposed to be and how the world was presented to us and as we were kids, and how it is. And unfortunately, that's a tough one to think about, but that's okay. And this is a little bit of a downer. I don't have any answers. I'm just telling you what I've been thinking about lately. So yeah, if you get a chance, check it out. It's the Beach Boys on the album Surf's Up. It's just 2 songs. You start with Disney Girls, and you go to Student Demonstration Day. And I'm sorry, you're going to have to suffer through Student Demonstration Day. It is a god-awful piece of crap. But Disney Girls is just this beautiful song. So if you get a chance, I highly recommend it. Alright, that's all for now. Take care, guys. Bye.